Hey guys, it's Siobhan Muir. I thought I would, welcome you all to the Siobhan Muir Show. Tonight um, I'm talking about intervention. Actually, what I'm really talking about is how to interact with people, because what's been going on is Facebook has decided that I am not worthy of its which, in the long run, if you think about it, I probably have better things to do than be on Facebook all the time. And it was just one of those things where it was just so easy. You interact with people, you put stuff up, you do live posts, that sort of thing. And I recognize now that yeah, maybe not. maybe not. Hey, I just noticed it's really, really bright. So let's see. Did this work a little bit better? We'll see. I know it's really bright behind me because of light. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. So we'll do this. So, what this one is called is never giving up. When when I was faced with the that Facebook deciding that I wasn't worthy of being on their site, um, you may or may not know the story. The story is that I do a post on Facebook usually, and I say it's Teddy Bear Thursday, and I used to post a mostly naked man. You can't see anything for all those guys going, oh my goodness. No, you don't get to see any of the man parts. You don't get to, you don't get any of that. But you do. There is the issue of you get to see a mostly naked man, right? Well, one of the things that came up was that Facebook, when they went public, suddenly got all these puritanical rules that had nothing to do with reality. They were like, well, we have to protect the children. Well, okay, so I don't post it in a public space. I post it in my private group that is full of just adults, or I post it on my fan page, which is again 18 plus. So I was very willing to not post that. So about a year ago, I stopped posting male pictures at all. And then I started posting links so that you go to Pinterest or Google Plus or Twitter or Tumblr. And you could see these pictures where you were in a safe environment that the children would not be harmed. Right. Of course. Absolutely. Right? Nod and smile. So I stopped doing that. Well, let's see, what day is this? It's the 27th. So about 9 days ago, I posted a um, I posted an image. Hey, look, folks are joining me today. Absolutely. Yay. There's Mary and Bern and Chandra. Oh, I'm so glad. Where you had to willingly go there. Yeah, I know. I know. So in any case, so Facebook said, okay, you can't post any boy pictures. Fine. And so what I ended up doing is I would post just the links so that, you say, Teddy Bear Thursday, go here. That sort of thing. Right? Because I didn't want to frighten the children or even the adults. and that's what I did. Well, 9 days ago, I did the same thing. It's Teddy Bear Thursday, but not here. Go to these places. Facebook does this thing where it puts a link up and then it puts up a little, like a preview image. I don't choose those images. I don't choose the images. So I posted this link to Pinterest. Pinterest, not a porn site, not even some of these hinky sites that get links on, that are fake news or whatever. None of that. Just Pinterest. All right. Y'all know what Pinterest is. I posted this link and they shut me down for 30 days for the link. For the link of it, and they picked the image. They shut me down for 30 days. And they said, you are not allowed to post anything. You can't like anything on Facebook. You can't answer any messages. So if people send you a private message, you can't answer it. If people, post on your page, can't respond. You are banned for 30 days for a link. I protested. I wrote them and said, this is not right. I didn't do anything wrong. I followed the community things. And I said, hey, Not a problem. I won't post anything, but you need to, reinstate my thing because I didn't do anything wrong. I followed your community standards. Community standards, I posted these links in a private group where there are adults only. I posted these links on my Facebook fan page. I didn't even put it on my profile. I didn't put it publicly. Children couldn't get a hold of it. And yet I had done something wrong. I had ruined their community standards. I violated their community standards. Violated. After that, after I was told that I had violated their community standards, I happened to be on Facebook a couple days later. Oh, yes, I'm totally a bad girl, Mary. I went on Facebook a little bit later because I wanted to see, if I could convince them that I hadn't done anything wrong. And what do I see but an image of a ballet dancer? She's bent forward, completely naked. All she's wearing are her toe shoes, right? One leg is completely up in the air, the other one's down, and she's folded in half. But because the leg's up in the air, you get a nice shot of butt crack, right? If you shifted her a little bit, you could get a nice shot of vagina. But in the meantime, instead she's just a naked woman with butt crack. Now I have been warned about using butt crack, male butt crack. You can't do that. So I see this picture and it was posted publicly on someone's profile. And it was posted, get this, by a man. A completely naked woman posted by a man publicly and no outcry. No violation of Facebook's community standards. None. Zero. Zip. Nada. Why? Because it's a naked woman and it was posted by a man. If it was a naked man posted by a woman, there'd be hell to pay. But because it is posted by a man, he can say, oh, it's art. Well, so are naked men. Naked men are art as well. They're beautiful. That's why we look at the musculature. That's why we have all these damn Greek statues. We're looking at these naked men because we like that musculature. But if you post it on Facebook, you are violating the community standards and you're frightening the children. I made them feel inferior as men. Hey, you know what? Somebody needs to buck up and get out of his mommy's basement. Because I'm telling you right now, if you can't handle men who make the effort to make their bodies beautiful, what the hell are you doing? So Mary says, sauce for the goose, sauce for the gander. That's what they say, but it ain't the case. On Facebook, a woman is a second-class citizen. She is told what to do and punished for actions that are not necessarily hers, nor her choice, nor her control, but because it has a male image in it, it's a no-no. We only allow violence, child pornography, death threats to animals, and naked women. That's all Facebook allows. If you are into naked men, no, can't do it. But they feel safe in mommy's basement. Yes, ma'am, they do, Bern. They totally feel safe in mommy's basement. And they don't have to, because then it's like, well, we're big, tough men until they see the guys that actually go to the gym. So, deep breath, deep breath. My Never Giving Up is the title of this video. And it's because I was really livid. I was furious for days. It's not a good thing on me. I get fat and I get tired. And I actually gave myself a really bad headache. So that puts it into perspective. I felt awful. But after I took a nap and relaxed a little bit and all my muscles relaxed and I no longer had the headache, I figured out that maybe this isn't such a bad thing. I know. You got to hear me out on this one because I know most people are like, it's not a bad thing that you've been banned from Facebook? Maybe it's not. Mr. SM had to talk me through it. He's a Libra, so he's all about balance and, that sort of thing. Happy thoughts. Deli, deli, deli's on my Kindle reader. Yeah, that's a good thought. Yeah. Deli is my latest release, and I will talk about that in a moment. But Mr. SM said to me, Siobhan, this might not be a bad thing. Um, and I said, why is it not a bad thing? He said, well, number one, it's had a lot of problems with leaks of private information, leaks of other kinds, and the more you spend time on it, the more information they get on you and that sort of thing. And I thought, well, that's a good point. He said, and that's probably what's going to break Facebook in the end, is because of all those leaks, people are going to go, whoa, I don't want anything to do with this. That's a good point. The other thing was, he said, you've grown complacent. You've grown lazy. You're not trying to go on to Instagram or to Twitter or to Google Plus or to Tumblr or to Pinterest. You're not even making efforts. You're not even back on YouTube, right? I haven't been on YouTube in a while. So it became, he said, might be the best way to start reaching out to people that don't necessarily use Facebook and that may pull back from Facebook. Facebook is a time sink. Yes, it is. And a time suck. Libra, scales, balance, and common sense. That's right, Vern. He is totally great for me for that. We are creatures of habit, Mary. You're absolutely right. And that's what it started to come down to, is I suddenly realized that I wasn't making any effort. I just put it up on Facebook and hope, right? And I had a decent amount of people, you know, who would come and visit my pages and like things, and I was starting to make headway in that way. And then of course Facebook just said bye. In which case I'm shit out of luck. Okay. So it made me reach out to Instagram. Now here's what's really interesting. In the few times that I've been on MeWe and Instagram, and people said, well, you do know that Facebook owns Instagram. Yes, I'm aware of that. They said, so you can't post those kinds of pictures there either. You know what? I've watched photographers of male models post these pictures of men wearing wet, white, Speedos. But I'm the one who needs to be careful. And you know who warned me of this? Not another man. It was other women. Oh, you got to be careful. Facebook owns them too. You can't post pictures like that here either. Women were warning me. Women. They weren't saying this is wrong. They're like, you must be quiet, Siobhan. You must not rock the boat. Someone else on Maybe was like the same thing. They said, don't, it's these groups aren't for adults. Well, why the hell are we there? If they're not for adults, what are they for? Yeah, apparently I can't post pictures there. And I was warned again by a woman, you need to be careful. So, thank you, ladies. I appreciate that you want me to be careful. I probably know it better than all y'all, considering that Facebook has thrown me off a couple times now. So, yeah, I'm being careful, but I'm never going to give up. And I'm never going to start speaking out and saying, hey, look, if we can post naked women, completely naked women wearing nothing but toe shoes, with her ass crack out there for us to go, hey, Grand Canyon, then I would like the opportunity to show a man with his back to us and a towel at the very base of his buttocks and go, it's beautiful art. Some of us are more adult than others. Yes, I've seen a couple of male photographers get harassed on Instagram. Have you? Well, that's encouraging. I mean, I don't want them to get harassed, but I would like it to be balanced. Like my Libra husband. I will say though that I am not going to post any Teddy Bear Thursday stuff there either. I will say that because I have no need to play that game. I will post it in the same places that I've posted it before. Google Plus, as long as they're here, because if you don't know, they are going away in the summer of 2019. Twitter and Tumblr and Pinterest. That's where I put the mostly naked man pictures. Someone said I could put them on MeWe, and I haven't chosen to do that yet, but that's where I will post those pictures. So if you're looking for, Teddy Bear Thursday and Tattoo Tuesday, find them on those places that we know that we can post the pictures without. And again, they won't be fully naked because I just don't want to cross any lines that someone says is porn, even though I think it's art. What I say is art. Lots of folks call porn. What to do? But in any case, I've been warned that where things are dangerous, and so I won't post them there. I promise. Y'all don't have to be afraid. And here's the other thing, though. If I do post them, you don't have to look. No one's asking you to look. I'm giving you the opportunity, but you don't have to look. That's what adults do. Adults go, I don't think I want to see that. So they don't. Or they scroll on by. What Facebook has been doing is treating women as second class citizens, number one. And number two, protecting them from themselves, which I'm sorry, I'm not a toddler. I can make my own decisions. I pay taxes. God knows I know I have to do that. Somehow I find leaving things to the imagination are more tantalizing than the full package. That's absolutely true, Mary. And you know what? Works for me. Chandra, I get straight porn on my Twitter feed. Yeah, I know, Chandra. I've seen some of the stuff they post on Twitter is like, wow. I'm not going there. You all are getting the PG-13 version from me. But yeah, so, and that's the thing. What makes art are usually men who are mostly naked. Not completely naked, but mostly naked. And that's more fun anyway. Because let's be honest, ladies, the penis isn't exactly the most sexy thing out there. It kind of, well, I mean, you've seen the stickers. They use what? Baseball bats and eggplant. I mean, come on. And the descriptors are things like the mushroom shaped head. So honestly, I mean, not the thing that goes, ooh, that's beautiful. You know, it's not like describing a rose or things like that. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes the tantalization of just mostly naked is what works best. All right. So that said, that's what not giving up is about. I'm going to be live on YouTube. Um, I'm going to be, what's it, live on YouTube. I'll post on Instagram images because Instagram's really kind of about, hence the name, quick photos, quick pictures. That's what it is. And I have to get into the kind of the idea of doing a lot of selfies or a lot of pictures from my phone. And I'm kind of like, well, I'll get to that. Mr. SM suggested that I actually go to the library and take pictures of myself with my books that are in the library. So I might be ended up doing that. So anyway, if you want to see naked man pics, there I have a couple of pages, a couple of boards up on Pinterest. You can periodically see mostly naked guys on Twitter in my feed. You can totally see mostly naked guys on Tumblr. Tumblr is a great place to post mostly naked men. And you can follow me there. And those are the places that I'm going to. In terms of Facebook, I have found that the only places I'm really going to post things now are in my group. Again, there won't be any man pictures because, you know, I'm a little girl who doesn't know how to take care of herself. And on my fan page. So, and I will also post, we will post stuff on Three Lakes Books, which is the publisher for my books. So there you go. You will find stuff in those places. Mary says, for me, it's that point where the hip crest shows. Oh, yes, the V. The V pointing down to the happy trail. Where it comes to an arrow point. I get you, Mary. I get you. All right, so what did I just announce this week? Well, Deli's Takeout, book 4, actually it's book 5, but book 4 of the Bad Boys Beta Squad series is out. It is also in paper. You do not have to just get the ebook. You can get ebook and you can get paper, and it will be in the library too. I will make sure that it's in the library. But yes, there are actually 5 books in the Bad Boys Beta Squad, but there's a prequel. Ta-da, the prequel. And the prequel is Bronco's Rough Ride. So you find out, see, I actually wrote the Navy's Ghost first, but Bronco's Rough Ride, I wanted to know how he and his wife got together because he was already married in the Navy's Ghost. So I wrote Bronco's Rough Ride second, but it really is a prequel. Yes, it is in paper, Mary. You can get it in paper. It is a real physical book, and you know, 65,000 words. I believe that's 235 words, 35 pages. I'm sorry. 235. So yeah, a decent sized book, and it's trade paperback, and it's beautiful. And the cover artist, she just She knocked it out of the park. So yes, brand new book in paper. You can find it on my website at siobhanmuir.com, which I could probably write that up here. Let's see if I can. I don't know if I can talk and think at the same time. So no, I can't talk and think at the same time. There, try that. Ta-da! That's the link that you can find everything you wanted about Delhi, including the paper book. So you can find it at that link down there, which is siobhanmuir.com/dto.html. You can find everything you want to know about him. He's good to go, and I will have that. And that book is out now, where you can go. But remember that there are 5 books in total. There's Bronco's Rough Ride, there's The Navy's Ghost, there's Rimshot's Hard Target, there's Bam Bam's Inked Heart, and Delhi's Takeout. Those are the 5. But again, Bronco is the prequel. So there you go. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. What am I working on right now? Well, because I'm never giving up and I never surrender. Matter of fact, that's my new tagline. So if you guys have known, my tagline is Weird, Wild, and Wicked Tales. Yeah, it's changed a little bit, as I have, as my writing has. The new tagline is romance that never gives up and never surrenders. Because it is dauntless romance that never gives up and never surrenders. And if you read a lot of my books, yeah, that's the kind of characters I write, and that's the kind of stories I tell, are the ones that they're handed a big pile of uh-oh, and they never give up and never surrender. But they do end up getting together, so it is romance. Everybody's happy at the end. And the ending of Delhi was quite a bit happy, and I let loose a little bit of magic for the team. You'll get to find out some details about the team. Big changes to come. But there you go. Delhi's Takeout is out, where you can enjoy it. And the Bad Boys of Beta Squad, as far as I know, all the stories are written except for 2. I think I have 2 Bad Boys left that need stories, or 3. There might be 3. I can guarantee there are 2. There might be 3, but there might only be 2. So we'll have to see. But what am I working on now? I'm working on my Cocky Bikers. And I say Cocky Bikers because they started at the time when Cocky was trying to be trademarked, and there was a whole brouhaha about it, and it was silly. Chandra says, you know that's a tagline from Galaxy Quest. Yep, I know that's the tagline. Or that was one of their favorite lines of never give up, never surrender. No, well, this is romance that never gives up and never surrenders. So yes, I do know that. I knew that it came from the movie. Do you hear 3 or 4? No, you don't hear 4. I don't have 4 bad boys, but I do have 3. But they may not be the bad boys anymore. They may actually be what I'm thinking of, the stainless steel seals, because the guys that I'm going to write about later are older. So we'll have to see. But yes, Chandra, I do know about that. The one thing that I've been working on is those Cocky Bikers, because if I don't do the Cocky Bikers, they will haunt me for a long time. But I have one of them finished, which is My Forever Cocky Biker Rebellion Encounter. Then there's the second one, which is called Dude with a Cool Car, and I'm halfway through that one. And then the third one is called Angel Ink, and I haven't started that one, but I'm thinking about it, and it will really tie into the second one. So there's going to be an overreaching arc that kind of holds all these stories together, mostly because it has to do with the bad guys, for lack of a better word. So just keep that in mind. But that's what I'm working on now, and I actually do have book covers for 2 of the 3. I haven't done the book cover for the first one yet, but the book is done. So there you go. But what my plan is to get all 3 of them written and then put them out one after another, so you have a whole bunch of things to look forward to, instead of like, when's the next one, Siobhan? It's coming, I promise. So Cocky Bikers, Bad Boys, and I think I think Cowboy's next, but you never can tell. It might be Ultimate Recon. The Ultimate Recon folks showed up in Delhi. So if you've read Delhi, you'll know that the Ultimate Recon guys were there to help him when things got hinky. And because of that, those stories are kind of on my mind, and I'm like, hmm. And it was cool because I read a review today on Delhi that said, what about Daphne and Sandoval? What about, and it named all the characters that are that are still single in Delhi's Takeout. And well, I'm just gonna have to say that stories will come when it's time. I'll definitely write them. Um, you're so ready for those for Ultimate Recon or the Cocky Bikers? You're ready for the Cocky Bikers? Yeah, they're gonna come out and they're gonna be snarky and funny, and they're all written in first person. The Cocky Bikers are. Um, all the single seals, yeah. All the single seals still have stories. Let's see, who's single? There was Gabriel, and there's Martin, and there's Lieutenant Commander Whistler or Whittleton, and then there's Martin. And there's Farkash. Don't forget him. Yeah. So there's a bunch of seals, but they're older. So I was thinking of stainless steel seals, but they are connected to the Bad Boys Beta Squad. So the original Bad Boys, they're all finished. They all got all their stories. So of the original crew. Now there's a few others that need. There's a guy named Strafe. He showed up out of nowhere. I'm like, who are you? But he's there. So, the Cocky Bikers, yeah, they're gonna be fun, and I'm really enjoying writing them. But so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, so that's what's going on in the world of Siobhan Muir, which also means that all the live posts that used to be on Facebook are not going to be there anymore. I'm just not going to do it. I can't give Facebook that kind of time. And even when they finally release my account, which I believe will happen on November 13th or 18th. November 18th, I think. I think I'm stuck until November 18th. I think I'm back on November 18th. So when my account is freed up on Facebook on November 18th, I'm still going to be not there very much because I just can't give them. It's really funny too because I have a whole bunch of really posts on my pages now that have been getting a lot more attention because I've been gone, and they're like, promote it, boost your posts, give us money, and I'm like, no, you're not allowing me to post anything. Why would I boost? Why would I boost my posts? So yeah, they want me to give them money, and I don't want anything to do with it. So, I still will be there. Like I said, my Facebook groups, the group and the fan page, those will be there. So if you need to find out something from me on Facebook, you still can. But honestly, it's like it's not worth it to me to be there very often. So look for me in places like YouTube. Definitely, what is it? Ring that bell and for notifications and subscribe and join the crew, so you'll see me on the Saturday evening soliloquy, which is what this is about, never giving up. And then tomorrow on Sundays I tend to do another live post somewhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Mountain Time, which is 9 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Mountain, 11 a.m. Central, and 12 p.m. Eastern. And I tend to do another one called the Sunday Morning Tea. And what that means is I usually have something to drink. I happen to be drinking naked juice right now, but I usually have something to drink, and I don't look as awesome as I look right now. And we just talk about writing or any questions you have about promotion or editing or cover art, anything in terms of writing, at least. Sometimes I even talk about baking or housework. like when we have to replace the windows when the seasons change and things like that. But it's open for questions, and you can ask me any questions, and I can see them. All you have to do is write over here. Oh, I can't do that Facebook naked juice. Oh gosh, No, naked juice on Facebook. That would be terrible because, what if there were children watching? Yeah, sorry. That was a little sarcasm right there. In any case, so yeah, I do live posts on YouTube now, and you can see it in Siobhan Muir, Saturday Evening Soliloquy, or the Sunday Morning Tea. That's what it'll say. And I usually end up drinking coffee, but y'all can drink tea. Sometimes I drink tea, and I answer questions. So it used to be that I could take this thing portable, and I could wander around, and you guys could see my garden in my house and stuff like that. I wonder if I could do that on my tablet. We'll have to see. But definitely here. So thank you for joining me tonight. I'm going to cut this off before I get talking to you too long. But I'm so glad you joined me and got to see it. If you didn't get to see it live, that's okay. I still like talking at you. If you do comment, definitely comment in the comment section. I will answer them. I will see them. It's not like, it's not like, well, once the video's over, it's done and I never see it again. No, 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 no. You can ask me questions and I can answer. And I'm so glad you folks joined me tonight. Thank you for making the effort to get off of Facebook and to come see me. And again, tomorrow I'll be live. And I tend to do this on the weekends. So if you want to see me live, definitely show up. Sometimes I do a Monday thing. Sometimes I do a short Monday post to remind people that why yes, we really do live posts. and you can see them and you can ask questions. So have a great night, and hopefully your Saturday is going well. Hopefully your Sunday goes even better. And I will see you tomorrow. Not necessarily in the funny papers, but tomorrow. Tomorrow. Creeps the steady pace. Oh wait, we're not gonna do Shakespeare. Anyway, thank you for joining me tonight, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.